Hello and welcome to Voices of the Future. I'm Sweba.
And I'm Graceful. Today we are talking about children who dream of going to school but face big challenges. Our guest is working hard to change that.
Please welcome Dr. Muhammad Sani Idris, the leader of Nigeria's Commission for Almajiri and Out-of-School Children. Sir, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, my daughters.
Thank you, sir. Now let's dive into our questions.
Sir, what inspired you to dedicate your work to helping out-of-school children?
Actually, thank you very much. I was created by God to do that work because right from the day I was young, I was aspiring to become a teacher. And probably that is also what my father is calling me. The best name my father is calling me is Baba Malami. And I think that is why God chose me to be a teacher. I started as a primary school teacher, secondary school teacher, director, deputy director, commissioner of education, and now executive secretary for National Commission of Almajiri and Out-of-School Children. So you can see this is ordained by God.
Sir, and what's one thing you wish all Nigerians knew about Almajiri children?
Is that somebody has decided to abdicate his God-assigned responsibility by sending these young children to as far as 1,000 kilometers without any means of sustenance. I also want them to know that actually this wasn't how the system was when it was started. It was a full-fledged system that covers not only Quranic memorization but also other Islamic subjects, which helped in producing scholars of international repute. What we are trying to do now is to change the system, not to abrogate it, but to change the system and add to it some basic literacy and numeracy.
Sir, why do so many Nigerian children still do not attend school?
Actually, some of them are of the belief that Western education is not in tandem with the teaching of Islam, and therefore they felt that taking their children for Western education is as good as religiously sacrificing them. Others are doing it for economic purposes because in Makaranta Allo you don't have to pay anything. All you need to is to send the boy to Madam without even any means of sustenance. Others are doing it for the love of the memorization of the Holy Quran. And a lot of people are now getting an alternative to, this Makaranta Allo, where they take their children to a school that runs dualized curriculum. You learn to memorize Quran, and as well, you also learn to speak English, Arabic.
How is your commission helping Almajiri children transition into formal schools?
Actually, what we are doing now, you may be happy to see my pictures all over social media. I'm just returning from Makoko, where you have a good number of out-of-school children in a place that a lot of people, probably around 1 million, that are living their life in a riba. For the out-of-school children, we are opening centers where we take them, we call them transitional centers, where they come, learn what is called ABEB curriculum, and then they transit into classes of their relevant status.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, what about children who move constantly?
Those children who move constantly, they are two types. Type number one, a student that can be traced to an address. We try to trace them to their address, influence them, and talk to their parents through advocacy, which we have also flagged off yesterday, so that parents will understand the need to take care of their children and take them back to school. And failure to do that, probably within a period of 2 years, we have laws that will incriminate anybody who just allow his child who is within the age school bracket or school age bracket. We will definitely incriminate them by not allowing their children to go to school. Other children, they are children on the street that you cannot trace them to any address. Those one we are planning to become their parents. We are building schools where we will house all of them, and then we will train them up to the level of senior secondary school.
Sir, how about these children that refuse to go to school but want to learn a trade? Do you sponsor them?
Actually, yes. This is the new approach in the Ministry of Education that it mustn't be English, math, everything. People must be trained to use their hands to also have skills so that they will also contribute positively to the growth of the GDP of this country and the growth of the economy. So we also consider those ones that are above school age. We just expose them to this ABEP curriculum, which is only 9 months program that will introduce them to basic literacy and numeracy. You know, you cannot just survive now if you cannot read and write. So we give them that, and also in addition we give them skills so that and entrepreneurship, so that after that month they will be self-reliant. What we are trying to do is to make sure that we do not allow them to be picked off from the street by those people with bad intention, the Boko Haram and the bandits.
Sir, some children face hunger and danger. What is your commission doing to make schools safe and welcoming?
Actually, we are trying to introduce a school feeding program in partnership with the Ministry of Humanitarian. And we are also trying from the Ministry of Education. The Honorable Minister has earmarked some resources. We are going to pursue with vigor the issue of school feeding program, especially for those students that are coming from, the have-not family.
Sir, how can listeners volunteer or help?
Anybody who want to contribute, we have written it on our website. Anybody who want to contribute for the betterment of Almajiri and out-of-school children, he is 100% welcome. In the next 2 weeks, we are also going to introduce what we call the Enquires AAA. That means adopt an Almajiri, or AA and O, adopt an out-of-school child. So anybody from across the globe who will want to contribute via adoption of Almajiri or out-of-school children, they are free to do that. Government alone cannot do this work. It's so big that we cannot accomplish it ourselves alone. We need the support of everybody, including you, Suwaiba.
Welcome back to the Voices of the Future. Sir, how do you adapt schooling for children with unique lifestyles?
I don't know if time would permit me to tell you how to look after children with special needs and different lifestyle. We have to say that for the lifestyle, it is very broad, and then in school you always have to have laws that are guiding your activities. But definitely for children that have special need, we have special provision for them. If they are visually impaired, we are actually trying to come up with a braille that will be in tandem with this curriculum that is called ABEP curriculum, and we are doing that together with the NERDC and also others with special needs. We have to take into cognizance their need. For those of them that are actually insane because of drug abuse, we also have a therapy that we will adopt so that we treat them first from the abnormality which they cause themselves, and then take them to classes as normal children.
If you could change one policy to help out-of-school children, what would it be?
Okay, yes, if I am given the opportunity and I am asked to change one policy, what I will actually change is that this policy that says that basic education falls within the purview of the state government. Education is such an important issue for the life of all Nigerians, and the federal government needs to also be concerned about. So should I be permitted to change that policy, that federal government should also be concerned about the education of children right from, the nursery level.
Welcome back. It's time for Pick from the Basket. Sir, pick a question from the basket and read out loud.
Okay, am I picking a question or dollars?
Just a question, sir.
Okay. One.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me take this one. What is the most creative solution you have seen a community use to keep kids in school? Okay, actually one of the beautiful innovations I saw was this transit school where children come to school irrespective of whether they have uniform or they don't, and irrespective of their ages, and irrespective of also, the school calendar. They come, and within a period of probably 9 months, they are excellent. They are beautifully placed in terms of education. They can read, they can write, and they can as well calculate. So this is one of the most beautiful innovation I came across.
Yes, sir. That's a really nice innovation.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, please pick another question.
Pick another question. What is one child game you love that could be used to reach out to school children? One of the games, I think children of nowadays are more inclined to football. I think male child probably are more inclined to football, even though this is not something which I personally prefer. And for the girl children, probably they prefer, this rope skipping and rope. How do you call it? This is one of the things I think they prefer.
Sir, but for me, I also prefer football. I love football.
And as for me, I love basketball, but due to my height, I can't play. But I really love basketball and watching it.
Okay, maybe I will give you part of my height so that you add it to your own, and then play basketball comfortably, if that is possible.
Before we wrap up, let's play one word, one wish.
You hear a word and say the first thing that comes to mind, then share one wish you have for Nigerian peoples. Deal?
Okay, sir. My word is technology.
Yes. You want to hear my word also?
Yes, like what?
Yes, the best word I think I could remember now is cognitive domain.
Oh, sir.
Because it is related to education, the ability of the children to assimilate and understand.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, but for me, when I hear the word technology, I think of a better Nigeria with many gadgets and a renowned place that is advanced.
Actually, that is a good ambition. But what we are saying, if you are living a practical life, the technology will probably not fit in much into the issue of out-of-school children.
Thank you, sir. Sir, the second word is protest.
The first thing that comes to my mind is that someone is disobedient of the laws of his country.
Thank you, Dr. Idris, for your tireless work.
Thank you very much for having me, my daughter, the Honorable Minister of Education, Suwaiba.
To our listeners, let's be part of the solution, and remember, the future of education is not all about buildings and books, but about us, the learners. Until next time, keep learning, keep caring. Bye!